Everybody, meteorologist Brian Good here on this Sunday evening. First off, thanks for all the reports you sent out today and bearing with us throughout the coverage. Obviously, the past several days we've been leading up to this event. I can't phrase this anymore other than to say that we were very, very lucky, especially across southern Indiana, that nothing major took place because the atmosphere was just right for that. That was our concern. And when we saw the sun come out for a time, we were hoping that was not a horrible sign. It was just enough sun to make things a little more interesting as far as a couple of tornado warnings, but it wasn't enough to really cause the storms to ramp up even more than what they could have. So that was the thankful part of it all. And we'll break it down for you right now. First off, let me take you to where the radar looks at the moment. You see all the showers and storms far east Kentucky into West Virginia. But now let me take you back all the way to 3 o'clock this morning. We had heavy rain in the area this morning. You see that in some cases, some flooding even took place across the area. And then look how the storms just ramped up, fired up across Illinois, raced in areas of Indiana, and then another line broke through areas of Kentucky. We show you the loop again. Notice Illinois, how quickly they fired up earlier on today. They blossomed, producing damage, and then the core of the strongest winds went in this direction. Another core developed near Paducah and went to the south, and it just so happens, thankfully, the Louisville area kind of fit in along I-64 here to avoid anything major from taking place. The storm's kind of split in two different directions. That is a good thing, but you can see how quick it happened today and how dangerous and scary it was. Certainly, I'm sure, for those, especially in Indiana, Illinois, Missouri, and around Paducah, where, unfortunately, the death toll continues to climb at this hour from the storms. More than 80 reports of tornadoes. Some of these have been duplicated from the same tornado, but nevertheless, more than 80 reports of tornadoes have came in. We'll fine-tune that number once the National Weather Service gets a chance to get out there and survey each one of those. You can see how they broke up once they got into our area. The threat was just unreal approaching us, and then things eased off, which, again, is the good part. Here are the high wind reports for today. All over the place, north of us, and then again to our south. And once again, the Louisville area and I-64 kind of lucked out, kind of squeezed by with anything major. That is a good place to be. But look at the damage. This is near Peoria, Illinois. Just devastation all over the place. Talk already of this, these were EF3s, EF4s that came through the area. We don't know that for sure until they survey, but these images, unfortunately, are all too familiar to us, and we feel for these folks and their families. I know I have family that suffered damage today as well, that have lost everything. I know a lot of you I've talked to have had family that have lost everything as well, or even know someone that was killed today. So our thoughts go out to them, and hopefully the news gets better for everybody in the coming days. And speaking of that, here is the forecast down the road here. It looks quiet tonight and tomorrow. Just cooler weather moves in. Our next system will be moving in as we into late Wednesday and Thursday. Showers breaking out here into the plain states. This is nothing severe, but some showers will be developing as we do warm things up closer to 60 later this week. And looking ahead on the models, it is going to cool down quite a bit as we head into the end of the week. Now, first off, we're going to warm up on Friday, so that's not too bad. In fact, around 60 on Friday. Then we're going to drop quite a bit as we head into the weekend. A cool punch of air, really. I should say just cold weather moves in. Saturday, Sunday, and the Monday, we try to moderate, but an even colder shot of air, according to the Euro, and the GFS is trying to come into line. A cold shot of air really blast over the northern part of the country. In fact, and this is going to get you snow lovers pretty excited, we're talking about the chance for snow. Now, this is a European model all the way through the day before Thanksgiving. This is what it's indicating as far as snowfall potential. Yeah, I know, take it with a grain of salt. But you can see the trend is toward colder and maybe even a snowier pattern. Does that mean anything for us? Well, we just do not know yet, as always the case. So stay tuned. We'll keep an eye on the trends the next few days as far as the rain chance later this week. Otherwise, the weather looks calm the next few days, and we deserve some quiet and gets a chance for us to regroup. We'll talk more about the December outlook. I was hoping to do that tonight. I'll talk more about December coming up for tomorrow. And then coming up tonight, or Tuesday night, I should say, at 11 o'clock, Kevin is going to have his winter thoughts and the winter outlook, so you don't want to miss that. All right, Bots fans, have a good night.